Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be having a go at my art journal page, which is the prompt is paint. So I'm just going to put some paint on here. Don't really know what I'm doing yet, so bear with me. So it's right. I'm going to have a little bit of water and just putting some paint down, so at least we've got some on here. Whoops, keep whacking you with my paintbrush. Right, it's gone orange. I was sort of going for yellow, but I'm going to stick with what we've got now. Let's clean my brush and clean up under here. Right, I think I'm going to dry that, so bear with me. I'm going to attempt to stick my stencil down something like that. I don't know if it will stick because of my glass mat, but let's see. I just don't really want it to shift around, that's all. Well, let's see what we can do with that. Hopefully that'll be alright. Right, I've got a sponge here. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try with the pink and see what happens. This may be a big fail. Who knows? Let's move this so you can see what I'm doing a bit. I've got some pink paint. I've got a slightly damp sponge. And I'm actually just going to dab over the top of here, I think. I'm just pushing down. I'm not rubbing it in or doing anything else. Not 100% sure that this will work because the stencil feels a bit flimsy, but that will do. Let's lift this up. Oh, it's done something. That will do. Right, I'm going to let that dry and clean up, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to try a different stencil. Probably won't cover the whole thing. I'm just going to use the back of this purple one, pink one, and just see what we can do. That's not great, is it? And stick that on there. I'm going to put a bit more on, even though it hasn't gone down terribly well. It's leaked under the stencil a bit, but not to worry. Let me just clean off my stencil. Just using an envelope that I was sent. I think that will do on the stencil front. Not terribly pleased with that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that to dry and be back. Right, that's dry. I've put some paint out, some red and some yellow paint down here, and some bottle tops, and I'm just going to add some paint, not too much, something like that maybe, and let's try this big one. I don't know if this will work. This is, I found some bits, what did we have? I'm trying to think what was delivered. Oh, taps, some new taps we had. These are like end bits and things, but I figured, oh, anything that I could use for mark making, I will hang on to. So this is just something from the tap packaging. There. Yep, I like that. That'll be used again on my jelly plate, no doubt. And I feel when I get back on my feet, maybe beginning of the week or something, we'll perhaps get the jelly plate out and have a play. Right, that's that. I do want to introduce some black and white. I don't know if I want to introduce any more colours right now. I'm quite happy with how that's looking with my different layers. So I think I'll leave that for a minute. When it's dry, I'll come back. And in the meantime, I'm going to use up this red and yellow paint on something, another bit of card. Right, this is dry. I've got a little paintbrush and some black paint here, and I'm just going to put some blobs down. In different places. Might do for that. Let's clean the brush. And let's find my white paint, which I thought I did have out, but I couldn't see it. Looking for a different shape. I don't know if this will work or not. Maybe. Let's see. Where else do we want to go? Just go along the top here, I suppose, couldn't we? Like that. I think I will need some splashes. Where's my spray here? I think my paint is a little thick. Right, that will do on the white paint. Not sure if this brush will allow me to use it for splashing. It's a little bit wet. I think there's water gone under the metal here. Oops, the whole brush end has come off there. That doesn't look good, does it? No, that doesn't want to work. I didn't think it would. Let me find my splashy brush. One of these usually works well. The cheapest of cheap plastic brushes. It's usually my best splasher. splatter brush. I like that. Plenty of paint there. Just seen a big blob go down, so I'm going to have to just leave that to dry. There's no, even with the heat tool, it'll just blister it probably. Right, that will do for that. I'm wondering if we could add some gold into here, either by splash or maybe just a bit more of the circles. You can see it, you might not be able to see it, I can see it. It's just adding a little something without being too distracting. But I may just use some of this gold paint if I can. To add a few splashes of gold as well. Very opulent. Something like that anyway. And I'm probably just going to leave that. I was going to add a focal image. Don't want that bit of paper on there. But I don't think I want to. I just want to leave the paint as the paint. And that will be it. That will do, I think. Let's stop. Let me clean up and then I'll show you it in close up. Here is my finished page. I'm not doing anything else to it. All I have used is paint. Use different things to put the paint on with, brushes, bottle tops, that kind of thing, the middle of sellotape. But that is it, paint. And I'm quite happy with that. When that's dry, and it's going to need a little while to dry, when that's dry that's going to go straight into my album. Thank you for watching. Hope you've had fun with the prompts, and I'll be back again soon with a new one. Bye for now.